Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to some Anime Kingdom. As you can see up here, it is update 1.5, so they did have a mini update. It's been out for about a day. And what they did was they added auras, which is really cool. You can play game modes and have a chance to get auras, and each aura gives a different buff. I've heard they're not super good. They are right here. I don't know where you get this one, probably Portal. You get, I believe, this one from a dungeon and this one from a raid. They give like 0.1 times more damage and stuff like that. Isn't terrible, but it's not, you know, that bad. There is a potion exchange in the last area, so each tier 1 potion for tier 2, or exchange tier 1 for tier 2, right over here. It costs 5, and you can turn it into a better version, which is super nice. So I'll probably do it for a lot of these as well, which is super cool, of course. Keep hitting the wrong one. There is a battle pass season 1, which is really cool. Exclusive accessory, warrior mount, currencies, and more. And they did some bug fixes, so they fixed some avatars not being able to fly with mounts, fixed royal warriors requiring little XP to level up, increased blood red commander chance, so I believe that is the accessory in the portals, not too sure. Rebalance other drops from empty throne, and they've increased chance of dropping raid weapons and accessories as well, which is really nice, because before, honestly, weren't too great. But if we look at my swords, I have done a decent bit. I'll probably go through and change these up a little bit, but my drops aren't looking too bad. My DPS has gone down. I'm probably off leaderboard right now, only at 35.6, which is obviously worse. But let's do this. 2% for this one, 10% now for a sword, and 5% for a accessory as well, which is pretty freaking good. All right, so let's just sit right here. Check this out. So I am going to buy the premium because obviously I think it's worth it. It's only $3.99, not that bad at all. There we go. And it's kind of like I believe this was in Anime Souls as well, but Anime Souls X as well. Basically, you have certain quests that you can do. You know, do dungeons, defeat enemies, defeat raids, blah blah, and there's also weekly quests, open portals, open stars, do dungeons, play for 10 hours, defeat raids, all this stuff, and you get XP. And the XP gives you a bunch of rewards. As you can see, a bunch of enchantment tokens, currencies. It gives you a portal, actually. Crystals, 150 crystals is actually a decent amount. I'll probably save those. Passive tokens, another portal. There is a dragonic, that sounds really weird. Dragonic wings right here at level 10. And then all the potions as well. So claim all that. Let's see. Are these potions an accessory? I imagine they are. Yeah. So 25% hit damage, which is better. 15% alt damage. And 10% crit chance. So is that actually any decent, or like what? Or like what? Let's see. 35.6. Let's take it off of my best guy, probably. There we go. So 35.6. He's at 2.94 million. 35.6 to 35.8. Okay. It is a little bit better, slightly. I mean, I guess this is honestly fine. I don't really care who's in on, but slightly better. Actually, I do actually care. I kind of changed my mind. I want it on this guy, SS, because I'm like that. All right, and then put that one on him. So 35.8, 35.8. Yeah, of course, it's not gonna go up anymore. Okay. Well, that's not bad. And then let's check it again. So we need to get up to probably 20. Has a Sung Wukong evolved avatar, which is probably pretty decent. I should get this video. All I really have to do is I'm probably gonna AFK opening stars and play for 10 hours. I think doing both of those should get me there. I'll probably AFK a little bit as well and like grind and stuff, but I think that should get me there. I also had to open 4 portals. I only have 2 right now, which isn't great, but it's not that bad. Nothing else I don't think that they added. I also, though, have a decent amount of crystals now, 252 because of that. I wonder, what else does the battle pass give? So you get another 150 for 15. Some more enchantment tokens, which is nice. Passive tokens, which you get a big amount of, which for me, I don't really care about right now, but I mean, they're okay. Another set of dragonic wings and a Sun Wukong avatar, which is nice. Tier 2 potions, which is nice. another portal, another set of crystals, and then it only goes up to 30. And I imagine that is a mount, and also another avatar. So that's pretty freaking decent. How much is it? 169 for one level, or 1,500. Okay. Well, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is definitely defeat a bunch of enemies and open stars and play for 10 hours. But let me just complete this, see if we get a sword, see what it does. If not, it's fine. And then I'm gonna see if I can't get someone to jump in a portal with me and see what it does. But yeah, our DPS isn't looking too bad either. It's not terrible. Hopefully we can get this avatar, and hopefully this avatar is good. I don't know how good he's going to be, to be honest. I've not really seen much about him. I've not really been looking, but I hope he's at least better than maybe this guy. I don't know. I'd have to spin on him, but if he's a decent amount better in the index, then I will probably try to use him. Okay, guys. So from the boss, it looks like this is a 2% now, which is a decent amount better. Sorry. I believe it was a 1% before. I think that the helmet was a 0.5% and the secret was a 0.1, or maybe a... I think the secret was either a 0.1 or a 0.5. Pretty sure the helmet was maybe like a 1, maybe like, I don't know, something like that. And I mean, that's just not that bad. I'm pretty sure it did get buffed a little bit though. This all looks like it's the same drops from enemies. All looks like it's the same drops from him as well. So I'll probably be doing a couple of these to see if we get literally anything at all. Hopefully we do. If we put on my full drops team, this guy, okay, this guy has nothing, 2 swords, double swords, double swords, double swords, and one of them is legendary. So I'm missing 2 units, so I need 4 more of those swords. Not terrible, I guess. Let's see, this guy. And then I also need, I guess I could convert maybe this one into a mythic and these 2 into a mythic as well. So that would be 3 more, but I'd still need 2 more swords, so I'd have to turn these guys off of Bloodlust 5, which I can do, just obviously, too much right now. But it's not that bad. If we look at our stuff, though, without a potion, we are at 8.12x drops, which isn't too bad. We definitely have to get the couple other guys into a mythic, and that would be super, super sick as well. Okay, guys, well, it has been a while, probably like 13, 14 hours or so. As you can see, we did do the open the stars, play for 10 hours, and also we defeated the enemies. But it's scaling super, super hard for the XP, which is very unfortunate. As you can see, we did all that, and we only got 9 levels. So I guess what we're going to have to do is just buy one. I didn't really want to. It is 170 Robux. That's like a game pass in some games, but I did want this. No, okay. I was gonna say, could we buy any of this with like the crystals? Like, I skip with the crystals? It doesn't look like it. But that does mean that we do have this character now. Okay. So let's see. I imagine he's for the leveling town exclusives, actually. Yeah. So right now, our Sung Jumu shiny is doing 301. Actually, they can't make it shiny, so 177. This guy is 201, and I don't think that you can make them shiny. At least that's what I've heard. But if you can, then he'd be doing 351. He's only doing 309. So let's see if we can make him shiny. If not, he's probably not gonna be on my team, which is very unfortunate. No, because you can't unlock the warrior. Okay. So he's just not good. he's not great. I don't think he's gonna be on my team at all, because like I said, even if I did get him like with primordial and all that stuff, you can't make him shiny, which is the big thing. So this guy at shiny is 309, and this guy would be doing 201. So he's losing a pretty big like DPS difference between the other ones, so it's not super great. So I don't think I'm gonna end up using him, but we did get this. We also did do a bunch of portals. Like I said, we did about 15 the other day. I got this. It's not super great for damage, but for XP it will be very, very nice. So whenever the new updates come out, I can equip this guy on them, and I can get some DPS or some XP swords speaking of swords, we only have this one and this one that don't have a mythic passive for it, which is really good. If we look at our drops team, I did convert most of them back to mythic pity, or the mythic drop. So all these are drops too, besides the last one that has one legendary. So we need to change that. And then our DPS team isn't looking too hot now. They're missing a bunch of damage swords as well, which isn't super great. But we did not get Igris or a sword either, which is pretty unfortunate. We also did not get the aura. So that's pretty unfortunate as well. But we can equip this guy with this because he's my second best unit, because Primordial is better overall for damage, not for DPS. So like I said, the DPS is better for Overlord, but the damage for your bracketed damage right here is better for Primordial. So for leaderboards, Primordial is better. For just DPS, Overlord's better. But we did go down a fair bit of damage. As you can see, we're only at 33.5 with our team on and everything. We were at almost 38, I believe. Yeah, we were at actually over 38. So we did drop a fair bit, but that's not really that bad. We also did spin a little bit more on these guys. That guy's a 7 now, which isn't bad. But he did have a 10 on that one. This guy's a 10. We need to change those a little bit. This guy's still at 9. We need to change him back because he's at a 4 and a 5, which isn't great. This guy's a 10, and this guy as well has a 9, so we need to change that to a 10 as well. And we have almost 1,000 of those. So I'm going to do a little bit more grinding. If we look at our team right now, our drops team, with a drops 1 potion, we can just do this one. With the drops 1 potion, we were looking at about 10.32 times drops. So probably maybe like a 10.6, 10.7 if I get the last, maybe not that much actually, but if I get the last mythic, that'll be a pretty decent increase. And then with a drops 2 potion as well, it'll probably go up a bit more, but I'm getting like 12, 17 drops, which is really, really nice. Now we just need a bunch more swords so we can convert them to DPS, which would be very nice as well. So I'll probably do a bunch more portals, probably like 20, 30 more portals this video. I'll probably do a bunch more dungeons and raids as well, and see if we get any more drops. I'll see you guys back once we're done with that. Okay guys, well, sorry, obviously it's dark in here, but I've been going for quite some time. I've done a bunch of different dungeons, portals, and raids as well. I did spend a little bit of stuff. If we see here, this guy 10 9 10 9 10 8 8 5, which oh, these are drops, guys. 10 9 10 4, which is okay, and then 10 8 10 6. So all I really need to do is change this one to a 10 and change this one to a 10. I'll probably just go to 9 though, because the update is tomorrow for me, or I guess later today. It is 2 a.m. And then 10 8 10 4, 10 10 10 6, and then 10 10 9 7. So obviously that guy needs to be a 10, but the update is in 13 hours, so at 4 p.m. Central Time for me. I will probably be streaming if I can. We will obviously just have to see. I do have a decent bit of stuff, which is nice. I did get an accessory. I've been doing the world before this, area 4. I've been doing the cursed school raid, and I ended up getting the headband, which is only 20% warrior XP, which is very not good, simply because this one gives 25%, so it's already better. And then are these locked? They are locked. Okay. And then I have not gotten another sword yet. I've done maybe like 6, 7 dungeons. I've not done too many dungeons. I've done a lot more raids, and I've not done too many portals. I've done maybe like 9 or 10. No more drops there either. But also none of this, which is really unfortunate, because these aren't even like that rare from raids. They are I can't even tell. And then I guess we can do one more dungeon, but I think that they're not super uncommon here. I think they're a 0.5%. Looks cool. I think they're a 0.5%, which I do definitely need to get the one from the dungeon soon, because this update coming up, most people are probably gonna be able to get to 10. So I'll probably do a wave 10 run, but this one is really annoying. Hopefully they fix it, because there's no sword drop in here or portal, which is really, really annoying. But it's 0.05%, so it's half as rare as a sword. I guess I'll just do one more, just because why not? But yeah, we honestly didn't get too much stuff, but I think we are very, very, very ready for the next update, as it is, which is very, very nice. We have basically everything we need. Basically max drops, which is cool. All we really need is this one to be a or a mythic, sorry, but we don't really have that many summons. I did spin a little bit more, didn't get anything, but there we go, man. There we go. This is honestly why I did this. Awesome. The streamed is just brung luck, or the recording. So I want to see, we're at 33.6 million. If we equip this, no, that doesn't raise this at all, which I really wish it would, but it's honestly fine. Now, the reason I did drop like 6 mil is because I did change all of these swords from DPS to looting, which is, I think, going to be really, really good. But I think overall I am pretty set up for the update. I do have almost 10k spins, passive spins, sorry. I didn't grind too much, and whenever I have been grinding lately, I've really just been doing it with my DPS team, just so it's a lot faster. Because with my drops team, I do get a lot more drops, but I've just been going through the dungeon basically just to get a aura, and that's about it. So I've really not gotten that many drops. But let me complete this. I'll probably go to like stage 30, see if we get anything, and if not, I guess we will end it. I would like a sword though, because like I said, the medium dungeon does not drop a sword, which is pretty unfortunate as well. Okay guys, we're at 33, let's call it there, and we did get very unfortunate. So we ended up getting 2 that run. I've done so many, I haven't gotten a single one, in that run I get 2. So unfortunate. If we would have got one, if we instead of gotten 2, if we gotten a sword, that would have been really helpful as well, because we just don't have swords for a DPS team right now. But I'm off that. I'm probably gonna grind Beard tonight, because the extra 10% open speed and extra equip I think would be very, very nice. But I think that would do it today, guys. We did a fair bit. We checked out update 1.5, and I know I waited a long time, but I was trying to get the battle pass and everything loaded up, which we did end up doing. The unit is absolute dookie though, so hopefully this this update maybe buffs him or lets him be shiny at least, because if he is shiny, he would be, I think, useful. Maybe not next update, but still. And we got 2 dragonic wings, which is nice as well, so not too bad. If we look at it, we did the ores, at least we got 1 of them. I would like to see what the other ones give. There's 1 from Portal that I'm missing, and 1 from the raids I'm missing as well. The potion machine is pretty cool. The battle pass is pretty cool. The bug fixes and everything like that, increasing the chance of dropping raid accessories and weapons is very, very, very nice as well. Instead of it being like a 1% for a sword and stuff like that, it's actually a lot more obtainable. But I think that would do it. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and I will probably be live tomorrow for the update as well, so be ready. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!